What's going on, guys? Zonk the Cat here again. Another non-Destiny related video. I really can't think. And I can't talk either. That's obvious. Make sure you hit the like button. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Become one of my subscriptors. Yeah, that worked. And let's get into this. Let's get our nerd on. So, Grogu. What do we know about Grogu so far? We know she's small. We know she's powerful. But what most people are not talking about is that Grogu is a chick. Grogu is a girl. Now, if you didn't realize this from the last, from one of the very last seasons, what's his face, dumb shit, it was, you know, the big baddie, fuck, I forget his name now. What is his damn name? Somebody please shoot me. But anyway, the dude that stole Grogu and imprisoned Grogu in the ship, you know, the douchebag. Somebody you just like to meet on, you know, on a dark day or whatever. Yeah, that dude. Remember what he said at the very end of that episode when the Dark Troopers kidnapped Grogu from the Temple of Light, when the Mandalorian sat him on the rock and the Dark Troopers kidnapped him, took him up into the ship. Remember exactly what he said. Let's get our daughter home. Grogu is a girl. I don't think anybody's talking about this. Does anybody actually talk about Grogu as a chick? I don't think anybody is. And I find it fascinating that nobody is actually talking about this. I haven't seen really one video of Grogu sexual, you know, orientation. Well, I mean, in today's polarized society, I can kind of understand, you know, why not, but I mean, Grogu, this should be talked about. Yeah, that was a wall. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out there, that Grogu is a chick. Now, here's another thing that you may not... This is a theory of mine. I personally think that the reason why you don't see so many of Yoda or Grogu's species is because they don't replicate that often. In other words, they do not have children that often. Because, I don't know, maybe because of their small size, maybe because, you know, they can't reproduce in large numbers, because they live so long, it may take for them to reach, you know, sexual maturity a lot longer. And, you know, trying to accomplish that may have its issues. Then again, you also may have the problem, say, with, like, Yoda and you remember the other one of Yoda's species that sat on the Jedi Council. I think that was a chick as well, a female of Yoda's species. Now, it could take, what, 400 years, 350 to 400 years for each of the ones to sexually mature, is the reason why they don't have many of their species. Or think about with frogs. they could reproduce like frogs do. The female could, say, lay an egg in a special area where Yoda's species likes to procreate, and then the males of the species could come along and inseminate the egg. And then Yoda's species, the egg becomes the next Grogu baby Yoda. What if because this is a really cool theory that I thought about just recently. What if, Yoda says that Jedi cannot have, deep relations with another person. So what if, because the other one of Yoda's species that was on the Jedi Council, after the second movie, you didn't see her again at all. What happens if in Yoda's species, the male and the female do not mate for life and do not hold that connection like we humans do? So what if, quite literally, Grogu is Yoda's daughter? It's a crazy... She looks just like him, for fuck's sake. I mean, it is uncanny. The looks between the two of them. If you look at the female species, the one that sat on the Jedi Council, she was drastically different than Yoda. Grogu is almost identical to Yoda in almost every way. The green skin, the claws, the hair, the ears, everything. If you look at the female species, the one that sat on the Jedi Council, and it's also in the comic books as well, she looks drastically different from Yoda. So what I'm thinking is that Yoda's species, when they get together, they only get together for a short time for just a procreation. They do not have... They're kind of like frogs. They don't have that deep, meaningful connection like we humans do. They only meet at this certain procreation area on their planet or whatever for procreation, or in Yoda's case, could have been the, I don't know, back room of the, Jedi temple somewhere. Who knows? But she took the egg, which is going to gestate for a very long time, say 25, 30 years. She took the egg and took it somewhere, maybe before the Clone Wars, because from what I understand, Grogu was, a Padawan in the Jedi Temple, and she can remember the, the purge of the Empire against the Jedi. That's why she was kind of hesitant using her Force powers. So, little baby Grogu, I think Grogu is Yoda's daughter. Think about it for just a second. If you think about frog-like a procreation, is that the fact that they don't hold meaningful relationships. The chick of the female of the species lays the eggs. The male of the species comes along and does his thing with the egg, and then the female takes the egg off somewhere and takes care of it until it hatches, and then there you go. Or vice versa, they both have meaningful sexual encounter just for procreation, for no other reason, and then the female, basically takes care of everything, and Yoda gets to walk away scot-free. I mean, it's, where's the fun in that, But tell me what you think in the comment section. But I personally think that Yoda is Grogu's father. I also think, well, I also know that Grogu is a female. Take that. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have a good one. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Peace.